to move away from there and give you update from the Federation Cup, the President's FA Cup, ongoing at the moment. Some games have gone down and have ended. Some are still going to go down later today. That's the round of 32 of the Nigerian President's Federation Cup. Kwara United, by the way, defeated Gombe United 1-0. That game happened at the Lafia Township Stadium. El Karim Warriors will take on Eyimba FC. That game will happen in Abuja. Abakaliki FC will take on Katsina United. Nasarawa United against Ijele FC. That game ended 5-0 in that particular one. 5-0. Of course, Nasarawa United trashed Ijele FC 5-0. Bayelsa United will take on Basira, of course, in Kaduna. Warri Wolves will be up against Shooting Stars. Oh, by the way, we know Shooting Stars have been knocked out of the competition because they fielded ineligible players, and it means that Warri Wolves are through to the round of 16 in that particular one. Ikorodu City, Wiki Tourist will take on Rovers FC. Ikorodu City will take on Crown FC of Ogbomoso. That's in Oyo. Beyond Limits of Ogun State will take on Rivers United. That game is in Benin City. So these are some of the fixtures from the round of 32 of the Federation Cup. Anybody that wins gets to go all the way to the round of 16. And the Federation Cup in Nigeria is the oldest cup competition in Nigeria, and it determines who takes one of the spots for the CAF Confederation Cup. The winner will join the third place team in the NPFL in that particular competition. Away from there, let's quickly move on now to continental football. The CAF Champions League, a night of celebration, turned chaotic in Pretoria as Mamelodi Sundowns 1-0 win over Esperance in the CAF Champions League quarterfinal was overshadowed by fan violence. Now, Peter Shalulile's goal secured the victory, but after the final whistle, tensions erupted at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium. Esperance fans, according to reports, allegedly started throwing objects, sparking clashes with Sundowns supporters. Now, in shocking scenes, fans rushed towards each other, with some trying to escape over railings. One Esperance supporter, according to reports, was seen dangling from a ledge before a Sundowns, of course, fan pulled him to safety. Now, the stadium announcer pleaded for calm, urging an end to the chaos. Now all eyes are on CAF to address the disturbing scenes. Now, joining us to look at these issues that went down right here when it comes to the world of football in Africa is a sports journalist with Sunday World in Johannesburg, South Africa. Siyasanga Monoalibe joins us this afternoon. Good afternoon to you, and thank you very much for joining us.
Hello, brother. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. We always preach that football should be a sport without violence, where everyone can come together irrespective of their differences. But that was not the case on Tuesday in South Africa, as we saw what seemed to be an interesting game, mad with fans, trying to get go at themselves. Can you bring us up to speed? What really happened, at the stadium?
Yeah, like you said, football is meant to, unite us. It's that type of a sport. It's the nature of the sport. But what we saw yesterday was first of its kind. So it happened shortly after the final whistle. Also, luckily for us, it was right opposite the stands that we're sitting on. We just saw fans, in a brawl, fighting. We don't exactly know as to who from the two section of fans, started the whole brawl, but that's how it all started. And yeah, it was just a mess and sad to witness. Yes, sir.
Siyasanga, you were talking about what went down in South Africa, but I would like to ask if CAF should make an announcement or a statement about what happened. Who do you think should take more of the blame? Mamelodi Sundowns for not providing more securities in terms of to curtail what happened, or the away fans?
One would say, as the home side, the home side would somehow have to, take a bit of responsibility. However, based on the scenes, the pictures and the videos that were circulating on social media, you'd want to, pinch the Tunisian Football Federation more, because their fans are the ones that reacted, negatively to a loss against Mamelodi Sundowns. So these are the type of scenes we don't want to see in our football, because remember, this is a continental competition. It's viewed, it's watched all over the world. And it paints a bad picture about our football at large. So yeah, it's something that CAF needs to get to the bottom of.
All right.
But I mean, I can't really decide as to who should be punished more, but investigations need to be done, and those responsible should be held accountable.
All right, thank you very much, Siyasanga. Time is not our friend, but I must say thank you to you for standing by and also for joining on today's edition of In The Game.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.